What's up, guys? Do we have any fans of the 100 in here? Awesome, then you guys are in for a treat. My name is Lindsey, co-founder of purefandom.com. I'm going to be moderating your panel today. Just a couple things here. Looks like we've got a line started. Go ahead and line up. We want to hear as many questions of yours as possible. We just ask one question per person. And of course, no special requests, asking for selfies, you know, autographs, anything like that. All right, I won't make you guys wait any longer. Please give a big round of applause for Zach McGowan, Lindsey Morgan, and Eliza Taylor.
Like what?
They were chatting, they didn't hear. Got it. Yeah. Well, water and microphone. How are you guys? Hi.
Hi.
We're doing well. How are you guys doing?
Have you been enjoying the con so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Ohio is awesome.
So Zach, we heard that you are now a season regular.
Yeah.
Congratulations, that's awesome. Before we throw it to the fans, I have to ask you guys, when we pick back up this season, where are we going to find each of your characters? What can we expect when the show first starts back up?
Well, we're picking...
Not taking a show.
Screw that.
Rowan has never taken a show.
We're picking up the season exactly where we left off. So, if that's any indication, if that's helpful, just rewind. Yeah.
So no time has really passed.
Yeah, there's no time.
No
jump.
time
It's
has
just,
passed.
It's just
It's like seconds. So they were like, don't cut your hair.
Don't do anything different.
Don't get a tan.
Yeah.
Grow everything exactly how it should.
so I'll probably be bleeding.
You'll be bleeding.
You'll be bleeding a lot. Yes.
I'll be greasy.
And
You'll be.
Saving the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah.
So what kind of, after Clark's decision, the choice that she made, what kind of obstacles are they going to have to face? I heard there might be some natural disasters that maybe they haven't experienced yet.
Yeah, well, the world's ending again. Great. Cool. So we're basically, we're about to face an enemy that we actually can't defeat for the first time. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see how people deal with that. Of course, Clark's going to want to be like, save the human race, but some people are going to be like, screw it, if we're going to die, let's have a party. So I think it'll be...
I want Clark to have a party.
Me too! Oh my god, it would be so nice.
I want Clark to be like, you know what?
Yeah. Screw you guys. Yeah. You know what, I'm done.
You
I'm
guys
not
are
saving the world
done
anymore.
enough. You guys are kind of ungrateful.
Over it. Yeah. Maybe I will, who knows? Let's do it.
Awesome. Let's kick it out to the audience. Go ahead.
Well, my question's for Lindsey because I love you.
I love you.
What's your favorite scene that you've shot?
Ooh, ever? Ever? I don't know. Why am I asking you? What do you think? They're fun. I loved all the Raven and Finn flashback scenes. Those are my favorite. And we had to cut them shorter because it was such a long episode, but it was so cute because Finn decorated the mess hall for my birthday and had a happy birthday banner and everything, and so that part was cut and that was awesome, and it was really fun. Me and Thomas just kind of gotta mess around and improv the kind of cute scenes when he gives to me the tape and the box, and I just liked it because it was so different than anything we've ever done on the show.
And it was so much pain.
Yeah, I wasn't bleeding or crying or yelling. So that was fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Olivia. Bye.
Go ahead.
My question is just kind of
nice t-shirt
for all three of you, I think.
And I was just wondering, like, on such a dark show, could you share any, like, fun behind-the-scenes stories and humor, preferably involving each other or Bob, since he wasn't able to be here?
Can we actually say, like, expose that?
Yeah.
I mean, there have been some good times. We have to laugh on this show. Like, if we don't, we would cry. It's so
Keep
dark.
crying.
Yeah.
Well, Marie got a puppy this season.
Yeah.
So Marie would bring her puppy, and she wasn't allowed to bring her puppy.
So we were sneaking.
So we're like
Chewy on set.
puppy smuggling all season long. That was really fun.
Yeah.
We like to put on each other's wigs.
Oh, we do that a lot.
That's a good
That
time.
is so. There are so many wigs now. That's so fun. It's great. Yeah.
And what else do we do? I mean, I think we find like places to sneak off to and like the GVRD.
Yeah, we do like secret forest chats. That's always fun.
Actually, I think exploring the locations is one of the coolest kind of behind the scenes things, because the places we shoot up in Vancouver are really beautiful locations and really kind of cool places where there's like waterfalls and streams, and when you're not like drowning each other in the stream or something.
You can take it in.
That was a great day.
One time we were on bear watch at the GVRD, and there was like the bear that like.
I don't know if I was there for that.
Were you not?
Oh my god,
I
that
saw
was
her
like.
there. It was literally like we're getting driven up the street,
yeah.
and they had like a sign like caution bears, and we're like, what? Like, yeah, there's a pack of bears this morning, so we just like moved camp like 5 feet away. I'm like, bears?
I know, and we had like
So much food
hanging out, like old fish and stuff hanging.
Yeah, you're just like, oh look,
dead
here's
meat.
salmon
Let's
and
extract
honey.
It's like real meat that's like hanging around in camp, and they're like, there's bears just.
Yeah, great.
They eat honeycombs.
So it gets dangerous, huh? It gets dangerous.
It's quite
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets real.
It's really dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chicken. Do you know if you guys are going to be, like, the next season is going to be more about the world ending, or you guys as a relationship as the characters?
Good question.
Well, I think the world is always ending in someone's life. I mean, just and in the show.
Someone's world is ending.
Yeah, but I think there's a good. I think you can expect a good balance between that and the character development and the story that you see. But I don't really know, because we read the scripts as they come too. Like it's not like they just give you all the scripts and you're like, oh, this is exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
They're still writing, so we find out as it comes along.
And I think, to go off what Zach said too, like, someone's world is always ending. Be it, just now for season 4, it really is legitimately the world. But, in the past, it was the Grounders' world was ending when the Sky People came here. The Sky People's world that they knew in the arc was ending. And I think, we always say
There's
this.
that mountain too.
Oh yeah, there's that mountain happened. That's long gone. But I think people, we always say like the show is about surviving, but really it is, what we say now is it's more than just surviving, and it's finding hope and love and relationships within kind of a hopeless place, just to quote Rihanna.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
She's awesome.
yeah, it's my life lessons.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Speaking of relationships, we saw a really beautiful relationship. Are we going to see Clark dealing with the loss of Lexa next season? Or do you think she's going to be kind of healed from that and focused on something else now?
There's no way she would be healed, especially since we're picking up from
Right.
She had just seen her, in the City of Light. So, no, we're not over that. But, of course, with anyone who loses a loved one, you want them to be happy and move on at some point. I just think it's going to take a while. Yeah.
Great. Go ahead.
Hi. It's funny that that question just came up because I want to add something to it. So since Raven, when she was reading the code in the finale, she knew that Clark was in the City of Lights. So I was wondering, did she know what everything was going on between Clark and Lexa? And do you think she's coming up to Clark and is like the friend she needs so bad and is like, I know what was happening, let's talk about it?
I think because of like what Allie left over in Raven's mind, and she's so much smarter now, so she's able to code and to understand like the software that Allie was utilizing. So you're right. When Raven was coding, she could read it, and she could figure out. She figured out Clark was in there, and she figured out Clark needed help, and that's why she gave her the Raven signal as kind of a portal, as an exit, which needed help. So I think she saw Lex's code in there and knew that they were in trouble. I think that one of the most beautiful things about Raven and Clark is that they shared the love and the loss of Finn, and it's something special between them that I don't think any other characters have gone through related to, And so, I mean, I think I would love to see Raven get a chance to talk to Clark about Lexa.
Hell, man.
I mean, come on.
We never get to hang out anymore.
I know. God. You can braid my hair. I'll fix your radio.
We'll do it.
It would be nice, because I mean, you're right. Raven was the only one that really got to witness what happened. I mean, besides Jasper, but I don't know if he'd remember because of the City of Light.
No, I think they all remember.
Do they all remember what happened? Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're all like, oh my god, what have we done?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in
There's a lot of that.
What have we done?
Thank you.
Hi. I have a question for all of you. If you could be on any other TV show right now, if you weren't on The 100, what would it be? And why?
What? That's hard.
Oh gosh,
so
I'm so bad at these questions.
Broad City.
Yeah.
That's quick.
I'd be on Mr. Robot. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that show so much.
I think I'd do Narcos. I really love Narcos. Really awesome show. Like
And
that.
then like Game of Thrones. Like,
Yeah, of course. We're kind of doing that anyway.
Is that true? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My question's for Eliza. When did Jason, or if he told you, when did you find out Clark was bisexual, and how did you, like, what was your initial reaction?
Yes. We didn't, you know what, it was funny, it wasn't really a discussion, which is what I love about it, which is what I love about the relationship in the first place, is it just happens naturally, and nobody's like, oh, like, it's not like this, like, oh, I'm bisexual conversation, you know, like, there's no it's just
statement.
It's just what it is. It's like, come on, guys, like, yeah. So yeah, we didn't really talk about it. I just opened the script one day and went, oh, that makes sense. But yeah, he likes to keep us guessing like that. So yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. This is new.
Hi. Who do you think the commander is going to be now, or will there be a commander?
That's such a complicated question.
I mean, I think it's really up in the air.
The short answer is we don't know.
Yeah, no one knows.
We should have a vote. Yeah,
Tweet at Jason. Tweet at Jason about it. He probably knows.
I reckon we'll be fighting for it.
Me too.
Yeah.
So throw my hat in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I always feel like definitely like Rowan doesn't want to be, but like I feel like he like might be, you know, like he might think about it. I think it's like anything. It's kind of like there's a vacuum now, and the world needs to be figured out.
It's hard to be king. What's that Lion King quote? It's hard to be king. I don't know. I can't wait to be king.
I just can't wait to be king.
That's you. Thank you.
Simba.
We ramble on so much and divert from questions, so sorry guys.
Eliza cracking the whip.
So if your characters were to come upon an undamaged fast food restaurant, what would their favorite? What would be the most excited about?
It's the best question ever.
I know. I'm hungry now.
I think it's about the region, right? It's about like but there's not going to be any In-N-Out burgers.
Zach,
over
no.
there.
I was gonna say In-N-Out.
But there's regionally.
Zachary. Do not give yourself these boundaries.
There can be an In-N-Out burger.
Big picture.
Let yourself dream. Whataburger. If anyone's from the South, Whataburger. Yep.
I've never had it.
Oh. All right. When we go to Atlanta, okay, why don't they have it in Atlanta? It's the best. Their breakfast biscuits, their fried chicken breakfast biscuit.
Okay. Got it. All right. Yeah. No, I would say In-N-Out. I love it. It's so good.
Zachary.
Or hopefully like in a Chick-fil-A or something that. That's around.
Womp womp. Chick-fil-A.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I don't know the Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Is it made of water? Why is it?
Yeah, I love Whataburger. No, it's like, I'll Google it for you.
Okay. Never forget. We'll do it later.
Before I ask my question, I want to tell you guys that I love you and I couldn't ask for better role models in my life.
Do you know your role model?
I did not know I was a role model, but thank you. I don't know that I was.
You are. Thank you.
Awesome shirt. I know. I wonder where I could have got it.
I still haven't got mine.
Okay. Besides like the cast regulars, out of all of the other people you've worked with, who would you work with again and why?
Well, Eliza. She's like one of my best friends because
Yeah,
of
but
this
she's
show.
such a friend now, so it's almost like I don't see her as like someone I would need to work. You know what I mean?
That's true. Like we hang out now. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like,
so it's
I guess in that regard, someone I don't get to hang out with anymore would be Thomas. I miss him on set.
Me too.
That little weirdo.
He's a weird one. What I miss?
I mean, for me, it's just Alicia because I got to work with her, and then I didn't. But, and she was really fantastic. I mean, I couldn't even believe like we were all of a sudden just doing all that sword fighting and stuff, and she was just so impressive because she had never even done any sword fighting before. She was like, "We're just gonna do this," and we did.
Yeah, and she like just came from Fear the Walking Dead like the day before. I was like, you were in Mexico a day before, came to Canada, like learned this crazy sword sequence, and then shot it. I'm like, what? And that was probably one of my that fight was one of my favorite. I think my favorite fight that's ever been done. Like on it was epic.
It was madness. It was madness.
So good.
In fact, I feel like I'm actually sad. Like I'm probably not going to ever get to sword fight with Alicia again.
You'll never.
It was awesome.
Yeah, you're pretty injured.
And just a fantasy sequence.
Who do you miss, Lindsay?
I don't know. Who I miss working with, who I haven't got to work with once. I guess Erica, Allie. She's become one of my really good friends. She's so funny. I guess Erica. Yeah. She's my pick. Thanks. Thank you.
Hi, love the makeup.
Lori.
So my question is about Grounder, Sky People interactions. Midway through season 3, we kind of debated into Allie and all that. But with Ice Nation, now that Rowan's king, is there going to be still the tensions? Or are they going to work together next season?
Well, I think there's always tension, and there's always the Ice Nation is a different place. So I think that will be explored, and I think whether or not they can find common ground and work together will be really important as to whether or not there'll be peace within this world, and whether we can come together and overcome larger challenges together remains to be seen. So, watching as I read the scripts, I'll find out.
I agree with that. That's you put it down perfectly.
Thank you.
I guess.
Hi. So my question question is, what was the most like heart-wrenching emotional scene that any of you have shot and done? Even though you knew it wasn't real, it still gave you the feels.
Mine was when Finn died. That was sad. That was sad for me.
Yeah, that was a really, 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 really difficult night to shoot, and I was feeling stuff that day, definitely. Night that turned into day. I think we shot till like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, and then we started the next episode like immediately.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it was just, and we started with our first scene. Our first scene was when Clark comes and gets me, and I'm like crying with him, like his like dead head in my hands.
Yeah.
And then I have to yell at her, and I just remember just crying.
It was just like, really emotional.
Yeah.
But then obviously also for me when, you know, me and Alicia did our last scene.
Oh yeah.
That was, there were a lot of tears that day.
That was my feels.
The director was crying, so we did a good job. Yeah.
I don't know if I have feelings. I don't know.
You feel nothing.
I feel nothing.
He feels nothing.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello. So I was just wondering for Eliza and Lindsey, that scene where Lindsey you've taken the chip and for you guys yelling at each other, what was it like shooting that scene? Like
when you were tied to the bed?
Oh yeah, when I really bit you. I kept biting her.
I couldn't help it. I was like, you know,
very biteable. So
that was a fun scene. We didn't work together in such a long time.
Crazy day.
That was crazy.
But you really helped me through that, even though you were like, like this one was like, just something didn't feel right, and she really helped me through that scene. It just gave me some really good advice. So it really helped to yell at you.
Because I couldn't do it.
How can you yell at her?
It's hard to like yell at and like hate people you love, you know what I mean? So like that, it was hard. But I thought it was a little easier for me because I was like, I'm possessed, you know what I mean? So it's like, it was kind of that, but I just love that scene, like that exchange especially because it was just so explosive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it went to like some crazy places too when we shot it.
Yeah.
That was really cool also.
Yeah, we did it a lot of different ways.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
thank you.
Hi, hey. I was just wondering for any of you, for any role that you play, how do you balance like putting your own personality into the role and then creating kind of like a new personality for that character?
Zach?
Well, I mean, I've had the luck of playing a lot of different kinds of people, and I think you always have to find some part of yourself, and that can get hard when, depending on who you're playing, you know, we're all generally nice people who don't try to kill people, you know, aren't doing what your characters end up doing.
Kill everyone.
Yeah, you know,
I try to kill everyone I can.
So I just try to you know, find whatever truth is there, and you know, sometimes it comes out of things that you didn't even realize you were doing. Sometimes you make, you know, choices about it, but I think no matter who you play as an actor, I mean, you're always a major part of that person is some part of you. You know, so you balance it the best you can, I guess. I mean, for this particular role, I think there's a lot of me in Rowan, and luckily he sounds a lot like me. He looks a lot like me.
He really looks like you. Yeah. It's uncanny.
It's unbelievable how much you guys look like your characters. I can't even believe it.
It's so strange. We look cleaner.
There's a little less dirt under your fingernails.
I think what Zach said resonates a lot with me. I think for me it's a lot of just empathy, and I think universally if you look for it, I think there's something you can share with every single person that you can universally agree with and you can sympathize with and understand. And so I think even, you know, you play a gamut of characters from terrible to angels, there's all something inside of them that I think you as a person resonate with. And I also feel like, especially for Raven has parts of me that I just kind of turn up, you know what I mean? But like when I'm Lindsey, it's like I turn those down, you know? But then, but because she's so smart, I always have to play at like the highest point of my intelligence. And it's almost like, man, I don't know if I can do this all the time. But I'd say empathy, and just having empathy for everyone, for humans, helps me a lot.
Yeah, as people probably know, I'm not exactly a Clark type person.
What do you mean, babe?
What are you talking about? Yeah, I would have died in episode 1. I think it's exactly what you said. It's this like when you go home at the end of the day, you turn Clark down and you turn Eliza up, and that's kind of how I go about it. I don't know. It's some days there's more of me in her than others. It depends on how much physical activity she's doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm really short. I wanted to know, you guys seem like a really fun cast, and like we're so to be. I know you guys look very sad.
We just pretend. We all actually hate each other.
Well, I'm really fun. Them two are boring.
I was gonna ask, is it easy when a new person comes in, like you, Zach, when you come in, is it easy for everybody to kind of like blend in together and joke around and pick it up? Like,
Well, I felt very welcomed by the cast. Everyone
really,
was.
because everyone didn't like you.
Yeah. I just didn't know how much everyone hated me. So I just.
Doesn't like Chick-fil-A made like a coalition to be like, I hate
Get him off the show.
Don't let him in.
That's why they shot me.
Yeah. Just kidding.
okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Wait, I don't know. Did you feel welcome?
Yeah, I felt welcome. I felt good.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
But I was guest starring last year, so I was flying back and forth a lot, so I wasn't I wasn't there the whole time. Like I'll be this year, I'll be there the whole time.
I literally met you once.
Yeah, I met you at the bar at the hotel.
Did a shot. I was just like, okay, bye. That was it. Okay.
Hi. If your character were to die on the show, how would you want to go out?
He died.
Whoa. Say that again, sorry?
If your character were to die on the show, how would you want to go out?
Would die.
Your character died, how would you want to go out? Ideally.
Is that like method of death? Like whether you want to die by sword or by bullet or by...
A broken bottle. I want it to be epic. I wouldn't want like a lame death. Fire? Death like fire.
Having died
But I want
once...
to be alive for a while in the fire.
You want to burn alive?
Yeah, but I want to be like,
I've already done
no!
I've actually done that in a horror film. It was pretty fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I burnt alive. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was the dumb blonde one who dies first.
Your shirt burned off first, though?
Hey?
Your shirt burned off first?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Check it out, guys.
I haven't been hung already. I got hung once, so I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, that doesn't look
I want to do maybe I think fire's a good one. But I actually really want to drown. I've always wanted to do that scene where you can't, you're trying to swim out of the boat, but there's no place to
I would
go.
never want to die.
And you got
That's terrifying.
That's too scary to me.
Great.
I would not want to do that.
I think my hair would look good in the water.
You just cared about your hair. How's my hair look while I'm dying?
So I've been burnt alive, and then another horror I did, I was stabbed in the eye with a poisonous needle and injected. It was gross. And
That was decapitated. That was kind of
Yeah.
That was kind of
Yeah.
cute.
Easy.
So you never
Did you keep your?
I kept my head, yeah. But it was creepy, so it's like in my garage. That's even weirder.
My head is in my